Hello, guys. Today I'm interviewing Jag Purewal. He is four.
Purewal, yeah.
How do you say it?
It's Purewal. So pure and then well.
Okay, Purewal, and he is
Yeah, man.
four. You're 4-0, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, 4-0, mate.
You were meant to be fighting tomorrow, but I think it's cancelled. Were you saying?
Yeah, yeah. So
And you've been rescheduled, same arena. Oh, I forgot the
yeah,
date. 12th, is it?
the 12th. Yeah.
Oh, so was
So
that like next week?
that is next week. Yeah, next week Saturday.
So just one
Yeah,
more
man.
week of training, mate, and then
One more week of hard training, man. Do you know what I mean? Fucking excuse my language. It is it's a bit of a hard one to because we've had a brilliant camp. And it was more so like I was ready for the fourth. If that makes sense.
yeah.
But it is what it is. Like whatever date, as
Who
long
were
as
you meant to be fighting, mate?
I'm not too sure what the lad's name is. He was a southpaw lad that was fighting. I'm not too sure what his name is. I'm not too good with the names because as I said, I'm also I just more so get on with my training. I don't really like to ask names. Yeah,
You let
we just
your manager do
let
the
my
work,
manager
don't you?
do the works. Yeah. He's John Pegg, a brilliant manager.
Yeah,
He
John Pegg, he's a good guy. I've had him on the
he's
channel.
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a brilliant geezer, man. He's a brilliant guy, man. I just allowed them to do their work as I've said to people in the past. Yeah, well, my trainer says this to me. Let the trainer do his job, and let the boxer do his job. So the boxer's job is to just fight, not to study his to study his opponent, but not to get names and this and that. Just let the trainer do his job. So yeah,
What?
my manager's sorted out me this Southpaw opponent. It's the first Southpaw that I've ever fought. So we'll see how we do.
So far, what's been your fight that you performed your best in, like out of the four?
Mm, my personal opinion, probably my third fight.
Who
My
who
third
who
fight.
was that against?
A lad called Paul Scaife.
Oh, Paul Scaife. Yeah, I've seen him a few times. He's a tough man.
Mm, very tough. He does come and bring it. He does to come. He doesn't just come to kind of like walk over. He does come to actually, give his best. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you're
So
not
yeah,
on your A game, like with anyone, you could get knocked out. So you've always got to be on your A
exactly.
game, no matter
There you go,
who it
mate.
is.
There you go, mate. It's a puncher's chance. It's a puncher's chance. But yeah, like
So are you
I thought
welterweight?
I'm so I fluctuate between welter and super lightweight. So the super lightweight's the weight that I usually do, fight at. But I fluctuate between super lightweight and welterweight. It's all about where the right fights are for me.
So
So
the fight when you were meant to fight tomorrow, what weight were you boxing at?
say it again, sorry.
So as you were meant to fight tomorrow, what weight
Mm.
were you gonna fight at?
Welterweight. I was going to be a welterweight match. I was going to be a
Oh,
welterweight match. I find it
so will
like
this one be welterweight next week or super
yeah,
light?
yeah, yeah. It'll be welterweight. Be welterweight.
Is that is that your preferred weight?
Um, personally, yeah. Reason being because I feel a lot stronger at this weight. You know what I mean? I feel a lot. I feel like just strong in myself. Yeah, I feel more healthier. Super lightweight. I do feel strong at that weight, but I just feel a lot more weaker than welterweight. If that makes sense.
So maybe that you should just try and keep fighting at welterweight. Is that how you feel like you're best?
100%. But as I said, if the right fight's there for super lightweight, we'll take it. You know what I mean? We want to keep the variety going. Do you know what I mean? Keep going between super lightweight to welterweight. You know what I mean? I could be a champ at super lightweight. I could be a champ at welterweight. Do you know what I mean? So Yeah,
Well,
how
you're
you
going to
see
be
these?
in this title picture next year.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, man.
So
That's what we're looking for, anyways.
but the first title there is to get is your area title.
Yeah, so that's the
Would that
plan.
be
Yeah, that's
Midlands then?
Midlands title. Yeah, the Midlands area title. We're first we want to kind of just take it kind of slow. So we want to try and fight for a challenge belt, 8 rounder. See how we do in that. Yeah, next year. Hopefully next year.
Yeah.
And then if I exceed to the expectations of the challenge belt, then we can start looking at the Midlands area belt. Yeah, but with this, yeah, because
The
I am young.
the lightweight no, the super lightweight champ is Tommy Silcock, I think.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And then
He's
welterweight is it Jamie Stewart?
Jamie Stewart. Yeah. Hang on, mate. You've done your research, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I've interviewed Jamie and he's defending his title on BT Sport. So maybe next year if they still have the title, I don't know their plans, they might vacate it. But you
Yeah,
might fight like that Owen Cooper or Jamie in the future.
mate. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who
But your
knows?
full
That
focus
be
is on this opponent.
say it again. Sorry.
Is your full focus on your opponent on the 12th?
Yeah, fully focused on him, mate. Like that's all I keep thinking about sometimes and dreaming about Southpaws. It's quite crazy, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? But
I'm sure this would
yeah,
be a
like
bit like, is it 6 or 4, mate?
it's
Rounds.
four. It's four rounds for this fight.
He's going to be awkward, but I'm sure you'll get the better of him.
I hope I hope so. I hope he does come and bring it to me, mate. Because
Hopefully, because it might bring the best out of you.
that's what I'm saying. Like as I said, the reason why my third fight was my best fight was because Mr. Paul Scaife, yeah, he brought it to me, kind of thing. Yeah, he actually brought it to me, so I had to kind of just bite my gum short, yeah, and then just let my shots go. One thing I was lacking on with my previous fights was I wasn't kind of exchanging in the inside, so that's what we kept doing. We kept working on working on the inside, yeah, making it more entertaining. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, next week, yeah, I hope he does come and bring it to me. Like you said, it will just bring the best out of me.
And for anyone who wants to come and watch you next week, what's the ticket prices, mate?
So we got £65 tickets and we got £35 tickets. So
35 is standard.
the standards, yeah,
And
they've
then
only just been
ringside
released.
is 65.
Yeah, you get a 2 course meal with that. Yeah, so you get a dinner and a dessert.
That's
So
good.
chocolate pudding.
So
Yeah.
that should be a good night for them, the spectators, and they get to watch a good night of action as well.
There you go, mate. That's what I'm saying. Like, it does support us local boxers down here. Getting more people to come down. But think about it like this: on a night out, people are going to spend probably about over £100. Yeah, why not spend it on something worthwhile? Yeah, you get food with it as well. You get to get action packed boxing. What more can you get from a nice night out? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So next week's the plan, man. Next week's the plan, and then it sets me on to bigger things.
Mate,
So
I think that Tommy Owens is streaming it on his Facebook.
yeah. He is.
So
He is. He
anyone
is.
who can't make it, it's on Tommy's Facebook in case people can't make it.
Yeah, man. That's what I mean. Like, if anyone can't make it, they can surely watch it on Tommy Owens' page. Yeah, and just keep a lookout for us local lads. Like, you got the likes of myself, Jag
Elliot.
Purewal, Elliot. So yeah, he's one of my stable mates.
Isn't Elliot fighting the same night as you?
He is. Yes, he is. Yeah.
Because he was meant to fight on the 4th as well as you.
Mate, he's a absolute warrior at the moment, mate. Because he's went from two cancellations. You know, he's got one of his fights cancelled, and then he's got his second fight cancelled as well. But
Yeah.
and this is the fourth. So he's an absolute warrior with what he's done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, props to him, man. But as I
Um,
said, man, like the whole it doesn't affect us. It just makes us stronger. Do you know what I mean? Like a week's worth of training, yeah, another week's of training just helps us out. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
And my last question is, do you have any advice for someone who wants to be a boxer?
Someone that wants to be a boxer, in what sense? What do you mean? Like
Like a pro boxer?
professional boxer? Okay, my advice would always be, yeah, listen to your coach for one. Yeah, I've got a brilliant coach, brilliant coaches around me. You know, a brilliant support system around me. I've got some of the best mentors that I can have. I literally live in the gym, mate. Like as you can see, yeah. I work here. I work at DNA. Yeah. I work at the gym that I box at. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so for one, listen to your coach. Yeah. Big shout out to my coaches real quick. You got Anthony Hall. Yeah, phenomenal boxing coach, phenomenal, like literally a genius. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's took me on from young. Do you know what I mean? Like me and him got like a brotherly bond. Yeah, and then you got Vincent Guy, who's my strength and conditioning coach. He's got me absolutely strong and powerful. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so listen to your coaches for one. Listen to your coaches, yeah, and treat them like family. Number two, um, to turn into a professional boxer, it's about how much effort and time you put into it. Yeah, so it's not about um I wouldn't really say put a time scale on being a professional boxer, but if you've got a goal to be a professional boxer, yeah, you will put the hours in. You will put the hours in, and as long as it takes like a year to 2 years, yeah, put the hours in. Put the hours in, and then get noticed. That's what it is. You want to know a quick story about me? I wasn't
Yeah.
even meant to turn pro. Wasn't even meant to turn pro. Yeah, it just happened. It literally just happened. I didn't even want to turn pro. That's the worst thing. Yeah,
Really?
it just. I didn't want to turn pro, mate. I'll be absolutely honest with you. Uh, I was sparring all the professionals. You know, I was doing all the pro training. During COVID and whatnot. And then my coach said to me, "Why don't you turn professional?" Like he said, you're doing well against all these seasoned pros lads. Yeah. Um, why don't you just turn pro? And then I was like, you know what? Let's go for it. So I just looked at some professional fighters around the Midlands, and then from there I was like, mate, you know what? This is what I want to do because I'm doing it every single day. Do you know what I mean? So my advice to a young professional athlete would be listen to your coach. Number one. Number two, put the hours in. Yeah. I know it's hard to do so because of work and whatnot, yeah, but put the hours in. And number three, set yourself a smaller goal before you go towards a professional goal. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of
Yeah.
commitment. It's a lot of commitment. You gotta, manage your weight, keep your weight on point, keep keep all of the right stuff going on. I'm lucky enough to have meal preps, yeah, of Plant and Plate, yeah. It's a vegan restaurant. I'm lucky enough to have them on board, one of my sponsors. Um, so yeah, like even building sponsorships, it's a lot of things, man. Like there's a lot of pieces of the puzzle that people don't understand. You gotta build a bit of a fan base, for ticket sales. You gotta build sponsorships as well. Yeah, you gotta build relationships. Yeah, with a lot of these people. So it's a lot of pieces to the puzzle. So my advice will always be listen to your coach. That's the title of it. Listen to your coach. See what happens from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, quickly I'll give a little shout out to everyone though. I want to shout out to my coaches, like I've just said, Anthony Hall, my boxing trainer, head coach, and Vincent Guy, my strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah.
A big shout out to my sports therapist, Danny, is did really good sports massage. Oh, I missed out. My fitness coach, Danny Cahill. My sponsorships, Bandos, Plant and Plate. Yeah, phenomenal food. Who else? We got Mr. Andrew Robinson. I don't know if you know him. He's a professional boxer.
Yes, mate.
Yeah,
I know who he is. Yeah.
yeah. Mr. Animal himself. Yeah. Who else have we got on board? See, everyone's just everyone. I'm
I'm
pretty
sure
sure we
they
got
all
one.
know who they are, though.
Yeah, man. Just big shout out to them, lot. But yeah, man. As I said, I'm fighting 12th of November. Keep a lookout. Fifth fight, probably last fight of the year, and then next year we'll on to bigger and better things.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, mate. I've really appreciated it.
No problem. Thank you for interviewing me, mate.
Bye,
All right, then
mate.
sounds.